Welcome to another installment of Daffy's Digital Playbook. Today, we're breaking down the ultimate credit card showdown. Which one comes out on top? The Delta SkyMiles Gold American Express card versus the Apple Card versus the Capital One card. I'll help you determine which one's right for you. As always, be sure to check out the links in the description below for the most updated offers. Now, let's get into it. The best way to choose a credit card is by considering your spending habits and your financial goals. Are you trying to earn travel rewards? Do you want a low interest rate to transfer a balance? Or do you want cash back on everyday purchases? In this case, we'll compare 3 popular cards to see which one comes out on top. A travel-focused airline card, a tech-centric cashback card, and a flexible travel/cashback card. Our first card is the Delta SkyMiles Gold American Express card. It's our pick for the best airline credit card for frequent flyers. This card is best for frequent flyers who prefer to stick with just one airline, especially if you live near a Delta hub like Atlanta, Detroit, or Minneapolis. The Delta Gold Amex is pretty much the entry-level card for Delta's co-branded credit cards. So what makes this card so great? Well, it earns bonus miles on all Delta purchases as well as at U.S. supermarkets and restaurants. And if you happen to travel often, it is hard to beat the perk of a free first-checked bag for you and up to 8 companions on the same reservation. That can save you a lot of money since Delta charges a $30 fee for the first checked bag and up to $100 for an overweight or oversized bag. Another great perk is priority boarding, which allows you to board the plane before other passengers, giving you a better chance of finding overhead bin space for your carry-ons, especially important if you're traveling with a companion and have 2 carry-ons. On the flip side, the Delta Gold Amex does have some drawbacks. For starters, the $95 annual fee kicks in after the first year. And while the card does offer a $100 travel credit to help offset that fee, you have to use the card or its virtual card number in order to book travel through Expedia or Hotels.com to redeem that credit. Otherwise, it expires at the end of the year. Another drawback is that the rewards are tied to a single airline. So if you ever plan to travel with another airline or would like to redeem your miles for things like merchandise, you'll likely find yourself in a sticky situation. But if you're a brand loyalist and tend to fly Delta frequently, this card might be a perfect fit for you. The next contender is the Apple Card. With its sleek design and high rewards rates, this card is a strong choice for iPhone users who regularly use Apple Pay. But who would benefit the most from the Apple Card? Well, those who already use Apple Pay and own Apple devices would likely reap the most benefits from this card. For starters, the card offers unlimited daily cash back, which is pretty unique compared to other credit cards that typically offer rotating categories with limited bonus rewards. With the Apple Card, you can earn 3% back on purchases from Apple and select merchants when using Apple Pay and 2% back when you use Apple Pay at other merchants. Any purchases made with a physical card will earn 1% back. But the kicker here is that you have to use Apple Pay to get the higher reward rates. So if you don't have an iPhone or regularly use Apple Pay, you may not benefit as much from the card. But the Apple Card isn't just about the rewards. It has a unique interface within the Wallet app that shows your daily and monthly spending in an easy-to-understand visual. You can quickly see where your money is going and manage your finances more effectively. Additionally, there are no fees of any kind. No annual fee, no late fees, and no foreign transaction fees. This makes the Apple Card a great option for everyday purchases, especially if you live within the Apple ecosystem. If you fall into this category, the Apple Card could be a great addition to your wallet. The last card in the ring is the Capital One card. But wait, there's more than one Capital One card. So which one should you go for? The search results suggest a few options, but I will focus on the 2 most popular travel and cashback options. First up is the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card. If you like the idea of earning versatile travel rewards, this card is worth considering. As the name implies, the card earns Capital One miles, which can be redeemed for travel on any airline or transferred to 15 airline partners. The earning structure is pretty straightforward. You earn 2x miles on every purchase. So unlike the Delta Gold Amex, you won't have to worry about rotating categories or maximizing your rewards on certain types of spend, since the Capital One Venture X card has a $395 annual fee. The Venture card is a great alternative with a more manageable $95 annual fee. And to help offset that cost, you'll get a $100 travel credit and a $100 hotel credit for bookings through the portal. Now, if you're less interested in travel rewards and just want a simple cashback card with no fuss, then the Capital One Quicksilver Cash Rewards credit card is worth considering. Like the Apple Card, the Quicksilver has no annual fee making it a great option for those who want to earn cash back without committing to a hefty annual fee. With the Quicksilver card, you can earn a flat 1.5% cashback on every purchase. While it's not as high as the 3% or 2% offered by the Apple Card, the Quicksilver's flat rate makes it easier to track your rewards and ensures that you're always getting the same rate, no matter what you buy. Now that we've met all three contenders, let's break down the head-to-head comparison to see how they stack up. We'll look at the annual fees, rewards, and perks for each card to help you make the best decision for your needs. First up, let's talk annual fees. The Delta Gold Amex has an annual fee of $95 after the first year, while the Apple Card and Capital One Quicksilver have no annual fee. The Capital One Venture sits somewhere in between with a $95 annual fee, although it does come with some perks like a $100 travel credit and a $100 hotel credit. This means that if you plan to use the card for travel and take advantage of those credits, you'll essentially be getting the annual fee waived. Next, let's dive into the rewards. The Delta Gold Amex earns Delta SkyMiles, which can be redeemed for flights on Delta and its partners. While this can be great if you're a loyal Delta flyer, it does limit your options when it comes to redeeming your rewards. On the other hand, the Capital One Venture card earns Capital One Miles, which are more flexible as they can be redeemed for travel on any airline. Plus, you can transfer your miles to Capital One's airline partners at a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you have your heart set on a trip on a specific airline, you can still make it happen with Capital One. Finally, the Apple Card offers daily cash back on all purchases, which is deposited directly into your Apple Card virtual account and can be used for purchases, bill payments, or transfers to a bank account. The daily cash system has a tiered reward structure. Purchases made with Apple Pay earn 3% back at Apple and select merchants like Nike, Walgreens, and Target, and 2% back at other merchants. Purchases made with a physical card earn 1% back. If you frequently shop at those select merchants that offer 3% back, then the Apple Card could be a lucrative option. However, it's important to note that you must use Apple Pay to take advantage of these higher rewards rates. Otherwise, you'll only earn 1% back. Finally, let's discuss the perks. Each card comes with its own set of perks that can enhance your overall experience and provide additional value. The Delta Gold Amex offers two significant perks: a free checked bag and priority boarding. These can be particularly valuable for families or travelers who tend to pack a lot. Meanwhile, the Apple Card stands out due to its fee-free structure. There are no annual fees, late fees, or foreign transaction fees, which can make it a great option for those looking for a simple, hassle-free card to use both domestically and internationally. Lastly, the Capital One Venture and Venture X cards offer several travel credits, including a $100 annual travel credit, a $100 hotel credit, and a $100 global entry or TSA PreCheck credit. This means that if you plan to travel a lot and book through the portal, you can essentially get the annual fee waived. The Venture X also offers a $250 clear credit, which can be a game changer if you travel frequently and hate airport security lines. So, who is the winner? The Delta Gold Amex might be a great option if you're a frequent flyer and brand loyalist who travels a lot and hates paying for checked bags. But if you're more of a casual traveler or prefer to travel with multiple airlines, then the Capital One Venture would be a better choice. The Apple Card could be the best option for those who live within the Apple ecosystem and use Apple Pay frequently. Plus, the 3% cash back on Apple products is a nice bonus. And if you don't want to worry about any annual fees, then the Capital One Quicksilver would be a great choice. No matter which card you choose, be sure to use the links in the description below for the most updated offers and check out the links in the description for even more great credit card options. And hey, if you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing for more awesome content. Thanks for watching. I'll make sure to leave any links below for you to check out.